Wife will be leaving with my child in roughly the time this thing ends, so that works perfectly.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Skeptalk Live, episode number 25. My camera is way behind for some reason. Let me, if I can fix that here.
Time travel.
Yeah, it's very possible. All right. Looks like I figured. No, it's still going real slow.
Distance to be just seconds ahead or behind.
Yeah, that would be absolutely terrible. But anyway, episode number 25. It's our quarter centennial episode.
We're old people.
The names are wrong. Oh, they totally are. The cameras have gone crazy
Shut
again.
your mouth.
I'm Jason. I'm a dick.
Fucking accurate.
Let me just
Nailed it.
fix some
I
of that real
identify
quick.
as Shayna.
I'm Wes, and I like scotch.
Well played.
He's never
Well
said that.
played. Never that unenthusiastically, at least.
Right. Never that unintoxicated.
Oh, that's wrong. There's a H. It's supposed to be there. There we go. Right. So labels are fixed. Camera is still broken as fuck. Let me just restart the old camera here. So you guys are gonna have to carry the show while my frozen body sits there for a second.
Okay.
What's new?
So basically this is the Avengers.
Oh, God damn it.
So he's see Hawkeye.
He's
worthless
Cap.
one?
Somebody save Cap!
Right.
At least Cap kind of has powers.
Right.
Right?
Power
He
of
has
he,
like a...
he used.
I have a bow and arrow.
he used-
Damn it! Why am I fighting aliens? I feel so underwhelmed.
I throw shields.
Well, Captain America is an example on how drugs can make you a hero.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why I always do heroin. He did only intravenous drugs. Just saying.
All right.
Those were state sponsored.
Restarted my camera. Everything's going to be looking at least a little bit better.
What up, Chata? What up, Rain Charna? I don't know how to pronounce your name very well. What up, Unsif?
Big Jar Nasty. See what happens when you
Big
put Wes
jar
on
nasty.
here.
I like
Excellent.
it.
Yeah, that's the guy I just got the chicken dinner with, Udo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn, so you're a console player too?
Right.
Yeah, console
Welcome. We'll talk
Welcome.
real slow for you guys.
That was the
Funny.
best.
Take your
You
money.
can render it.
Right.
No, I got nothing but love. Just fuck with you.
So we're already up to 18 viewers. Let's get started on the show. We've
Okay.
got my camera going absolutely bonkers. That is whatever. I'm just gonna move on. You guys will have to deal with me time traveling around, which is fine. We've
Just
got
put on a strobe. Nobody will know.
Right, we got an excellent show today. I'm your host Udo, and with me today is Wes, Jason, and Shayna. Shayna, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well. I've had a lot of caffeine.
Excellent. You're gonna be nice and perky for the show, ready to go.
I'm gonna try.
Excellent.
Also, I had a pretty good day at school, so.
No.
All right.
What? Gnarls. How did you get...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I want the swift way.
It's all about Dwayne, dude.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous you have that.
So, Jason, how's your day been today?
What's up? Dude, it's been crazy. It's really busy. I as well have had a lot of caffeine now, so I'm trying to power through my crippling anxiety.
Hmm.
I don't really have anxiety.
Right.
Just saying that. Yeah. It's good. It's a good day. I'm happy. I can't wait to talk about something that may not exist
Right.
or might exist.
Dude, down,
Dude, it
down
always
underlies.
exists. He gives us proof every time that it exists. What are you talking about?
Well, this time he might give us proof it don't.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Wes, how's it feel to be a super dad?
Awesome.
Yeah.
For the huge.
Those of you who don't know, Wes just did all of the dad things as fast as possible to make sure he could be on the show. So he's here for you and barely neglecting his child.
We've got Party West.
The slightest bit.
Awesome. Okay, well, chat, how are you guys doing today? Thanks for joining us. we're gonna move into quite a few different stories here today. The first one, as always, is that we are a podcast that uses that uses fair use. Everything that we're doing
Fake
here,
news.
right, is fake news, and that you guys shouldn't be bothered by it at all. But
I'm a little mad we didn't make Trump's list. Just gonna fucking say that right now.
right, exactly.
He has what list? He's got a list of.
What?
The list where he was saying what news is good, he would be all like,
He crashed the internet last night.
Right. Yeah,
I don't pay attention to that douchebag.
Oh,
Right.
You mean national hero, legend, treasure?
Everybody else is paying attention, so I'll look somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just fucking.
So, Shayna, you asked for more tech stories. I
Oh
brought
God! Why, Shayna? I
Why are
blame
you
that
so
photo
asking
on
for
you.
the-
I should start finding my own tech stories, not like.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
last
that's
time
fair.
I was on, right? Last
That's
time I was on, we
definitely
did
fair.
tech stories about like poop shoots and butt stuff.
Yeah,
some. Right, exactly.
He's just trying to motivate me to do my own help a little.
Let's just be honest. Poop shoots and butt stuff, that's an industry that needs change,
Right.
right? It needs technology.
You can't
Where's Elon Musk?
exactly. You can't trust me to go get tech stories, but I did. So, soon customers will be able to choose the penis size of their desired doll, along with the size,
Finally.
the skin color,
Tiny
hair type,
micro
and
dolls.
general physique.
Yeah. As a consumer, I'm not going to say I'm a consumer interested in this market, but as a consumer, I feel like they should have already had penis sizes I could have chosen
Right.
if I
I'm
wanted.
actually. I'm just gonna say I'm not surprised that this is a thing. I'm surprised
Yeah.
that we didn't do this earlier.
Yeah,
Right.
it's pretty. It's not thinking of the consumer, really.
Realistic.
Well, that's creepy.
Right. Realistic male sex robots with bionic penises going on sale this year. While sex dolls have been around for quite a while now, it seems as there's an important market demand for realistic versions. The demand exists for both male and female sex dolls. In fact, the latest thing is sex robots. So, not only is this a sex doll, right? It's a
So much more.
right. It's it's a male sex doll that has. Oops, that's not what we're going to.
What the fuck? That has sex drugs.
Right, exactly. Oh, that's something that we should cover when we're done here.
Yeah,
Right. Still saying that the stream is a bit laggy. You guys should let me know if the stream is laggy, because I will do what I can to fix this. It's saying to me that my streams are great, so we'll figure it out here. But these sex dolls, right, have unstoppable bionic penises. So
why are they
Literally
unstoppable?
because that's
so
how
is it like
the maker.
adamantium or is it vibranium? what are we talking here?
Pandorium. It's unobtainium, dude.
Unobtainium.
The
like the
transition
worst
from
fuck-
unanimated sex doll to sex robot is only logical. In fact, it's no longer a fantasy. There are already female sex robots called Harmony. Harmony was released last year, and her male counterpart is due to be launched at an undetermined day this year. The software would be the same that Harmony uses, but scientists are still working on designing one of the most important parts of the male anatomy, his bionic penis. They
Fair.
state unstoppable, and I figured that was something we needed to keep into the article here.
What a Piker Spurton.
Grizzly
if I-
says
I
that
hope
this
I
this
forget-
sex
I was
robot
reading.
looks good to him. That's a joke, Grizz. Haha. Pyrex Burton, welcome to the stream here. Just don't combine them with your bad dragon toys. Yeah, no, not at all. That's terrible.
Thanks for the tip, Ray Finkel.
Oh shit.
Woo!
Anyway.
Thanks for the tip, Dragon Daughter.
Yeah, exactly. it's
Also.
always the best when somebody on the show is tipping us.
Right.
I
All right.
wanted to use the little laughy guy.
Right, exactly. So this story is pretty much. I mean, I've read pretty much everything I care to read about it. You guys now know that there are male sex robots coming. So there's a double entendre there if you guys missed it, but
I think it's
did
gonna
not.
make a lot of ladies really happy. Honestly.
Do you want
Older-
Skynet?
older
This
women.
is how you get Skynet. It doesn't start with a hand. It starts with a bionic dick.
This is
Just
how you
saying.
get Sky AIDS. Let's just be real.
So, Jason reminded me of something that I was supposed to cover at the beginning of the podcast, but I totally
you
did
were.
not. We have a merch store that we just opened. So if you look in the links down below underneath the stream here, you can see the links to our merch store, where you can pick up this fantastic sex drugs shirt and these sex drug stickers, and you can also pick up our Illuminati t-shirts. We even have an Illuminati tank top. So,
Oh
if-
my God.
You real
Oh,
athletic
thanks.
fuckers.
You get the Illuminati hoodie and a sex drugs white tee.
right?
It's fucking happy.
And
I
I'm
get
gonna
the
wear
hoodie
it
too.
over
Right.
the hoodie. So I just look
Yeah.
like an asshole
All right.
all the time.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna put a sex drug sticker on my backpack.
dude, right?
Just like ask me about sex drugs.
They don't work. I take them and don't get sex. It's really
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's terrible. Just run
What?
around hotel lobbies throwing shit.
Right, exactly. Last time I took sex drugs, Thailand was never the same.
Exactly.
All right, moving on to our next story. This man brought his own evidence. This is
Son
Galoof,
of a
Ontario. Provincial police say a man is facing drug charges after allegedly bringing methamphetamines to court. So, this guy.
What?
Yeah. So,
Idiot.
due to
He's like, they didn't read me my rights. I brought it right to court. I beat the system.
right.
Inadmissible, dude. He's already in court.
It's like if I'm going to prison, I'm gonna be high as fuck.
Due to the intrepid work of our watchers and fans this morning, we may have determined that this guy, what he did, like Galoof, Ontario, their news is literally full of stories like this, of just dumb shit that people do. But we were able to find out that another 44-year-old man in Galoof was being charged on like fraud accounts, and the timelines match up. We don't know if it's the same person, but he may have been there for fraud, and so he brought meth with him.
What a fucking idiot.
Just to prove he's not a fraud guy, he's a meth guy.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
The money was real because he got it from drug addicts. Duh.
Ontario police spokesman says that the man is scheduled to return to court on February 27th, hopefully without meth.
I like that last part.
Right.
He's just
Hopefully.
gonna come coked out of his mind.
Wait a minute. He's gonna return to court.
Yeah, so he was
Wasn't
going
that
to.
enough for them?
Well, I mean, like now he's got to be charged for the drug charges.
What a
They can't just add stuff to the
Oh.
docket, Jason.
Apparently, that was enough for him to just.
Yeah, he's like, fuck that. I'm
Fuck
out.
it, this guy's an idiot.
I don't want to be a part of this. Oh, there goes Udo. No,
Oh.
that was Jason again. Oh, Jesus. What's happening?
my Discord's crashing. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why you do it on your phone. Duh. PC Master Race, am I right, guys? Am
I mean,
right,
I have
guys?
2 computers. I could probably put it on the other one, but I ain't. Ah!
Probably.
It's fixed. It fixed itself because it's a PC.
We still don't see you.
I should probably turn the camera on.
I'd have to say, Pyrex Burton,
There we
my
go.
favorite King Missile song is definitely Double Fucked by Two Black Studs.
Oh shit.
And it has nothing to do with what you think it does.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, it does. It's totally
There's-
about being double railed by two black guys. It's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought it's about horses.
Me too. I went right to Washington guy.
Exactly.
You sick fuck.
All right, so no ice cream for Vadim. A student from a military academy in St. Petersburg is facing up to 30 years in prison for allegedly planning a terror attack on the city with the use of an ice cream cart.
Holy shit.
And this guy's going away in Russian prison, so he'll never be seen again. But
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
yeah,
Russian prison's just a hole in the ground where they put the body.
right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Actually, it's worse than that. that would be.
I didn't say he was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, again,
Octonode,
it's
welcome to the stream.
worse than that.
Right. So, at a military court in St. Petersburg, FSB Major Sergei Krut testified that Opisov had plotted to commit a terrorist act at a public square by placing explosives under an ice cream cart. And this was all so that he could cause a distraction, so that he could, like, he had the whole thing planned out. He was going to break into the armory of the barracks after the ice cream bomb went off so that he could steal stuff. He didn't really go very far where he was going from that, right? But that's basically the plan.
What up, Enat? Damn, dude, that's fucking nuts.
Right. He faces
This guy,
10 to 15.
saw some. Go ahead.
Right. He faces 15 to 20 years in prison for preparing a terrorist attack, then a further 5 to 10 years for enabling terrorist activity. He has gone away to a Siberian hole in the ground, just like Gnarls was talking about.
He faces 5 to 10 years of joining Putin's adversaries. He will die of natural causes mysteriously.
Right, exactly. Mysterious natural causes.
Yeah.
Here comes one of my favorite.
He fell down an elevator shaft and landed on
Onto
some
some
bullets.
bullets. I suspect foul play.
Someone has decided to call my cell phone. Let me see if I can silence it. There we go.
That was the hypest fucking cell phone ringtone I've ever heard.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So this story is definitely one of my favorites. So
Yes.
So good.
This is fantastic.
a photo has been going viral on Reddit, and we simply had to share it with you. I'm reading the article, right? As we all know, during the snow removal, you can't park on certain sides of the street. So one Montrealer decided to use this opportunity to confuse the hell out of the police. So this is a car completely sculpted out of snow. There's no car
I don't
there.
get. It's like, why wouldn't you just kick the tire just to double check?
Well, I mean, eventually they
Do
did.
you walk up just kicking tires on people's cars, Jason?
Hold on.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. When I'm like, I don't know if this car is really a car.
I don't know if I would have that. Would be what would come to my mind if I walked up to a freaking big giant mound of snow that looked like a car. When everything else around it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
My first thought wouldn't be, oh, gee, somebody sculpted this.
Right.
I feel like I would try. 'Cause that guy's look kind of like a fucking idiot.
The car looks so real that some people in the comment section thought it was an actual car covered in snow and couldn't figure out what the joke was when this was posted, right?
Oh,
That's
that's
funny.
awesome.
Cops were fooled as well. They even had to call in backup to figure out what to do.
Yeah, so I would, if I were the cops,
Jump on it.
I would ticket the guy for wasting our fucking time.
Well, I'm sure they did.
Really? You wasted city resources. 3 people died in the time we figured out this was fake. Way to go.
Just
I
because
think
we shot those people doesn't mean.
I think he deserves an award. That's awesome trolling right there.
That's pretty good.
Right. There's a link from this article, police looking for dangerous suspect arms with machetes on the loose in Montreal, but we're not covering that, so.
No.
Yeah, that's real news. Get out of here.
Exactly. All right.
He just thinks he's in PUBG. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out quick.
Are they kicking this lady out of Switzerland?
Dude, it's so good. What do we got here? Octonode, thank you very much for the follow, which brings us to 200 followers.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Oh, no, you remembered in infamy, brother.
Right.
JK, who did that?
Damn it. No, but Octonode, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Illuminati, taking over the world one follow at a time. All right, so Swiss Town denies passport to Dutch vegan because she's too annoying.
Yes!
Fuck yes.
Dude, I seen a meme of this.
That's
This
the best shit
thing.
I've ever heard.
I have it on my phone. I can literally send it to you right now.
Do it, dude.
Yeah, send it to me, dude.
I want to put it as my background.
Send it to me on.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it on Facebook, and I'll put it up. A Dutch vegan who applied for a Swiss passport has had her application rejected because the locals found her too annoying.
What up, Neff?
Nancy Holton, 42, moved to Switzerland from the Netherlands when she was 8 years old and now has children who are Swiss nationals. However, when she tried to get a Swiss passport for herself, residents of Gif Oberich in the canton of Aragaru rejected her application.
Holy fuck, that's like a win for humanity.
All right. Miss Holton, a vegan and animal rights activist, has campaigned against the use of cowbells in the village, and her actions have annoyed the locals.
Holy shit. Fuck that lady. I'm so happy that happened.
Are you a cowbell? Are you pro cowbell? Is that what you're saying?
I don't even give a fuck about cowbells, dude. I am anti-fucking vegans that are annoying. This is great.
So you're anti-vegan.
Look, I can't just put it out there like that because some of our viewers are vegan and they're good people because they're watching this show.
I met one.
There you go.
Right.
I know plenty of vegans that don't talk about it.
Right.
I do. I work with them. They're good people. I eat burgers in front of them just to make them a little edgy that day.
Vegans are the SJWs of diets. Amazing.
That's pretty fair.
Kinda.
That's pretty fair. What up, squab?
So,
Love you, buddy.
the residents, Squab, just to let you know, Enet beat your cheer by a single point.
He did.
So
He's a dick.
the residents committee argue that if she does not accept Swiss traditions and the Swiss way of life, she should not be able to become an official national. She has told local media the bells, which the cows have to wear when they walk to and from the pasture, are especially heavy.
They're for a reason. I mean, we're not going to put a single bell on the cows and hope for the best.
Oh my god.
Yep. Shana, you're about to get murdered. We appreciated you. Good luck.
What? Well, I don't understand. It's like, if they can do that, why the fuck can't why can't we just ban CrossFitters here or some shit like that? Or go one step further, Bitcoin.
Oh,
just kidding,
no.
Just kidding, Squab. I love you.
That's okay.
The animals carry around 5 kilograms around their neck. It causes friction and burns to their skin.
I just noticed.
She added the sound that cowbells make is 100 decibel. It's comparable with a pneumatic drill.
Holy shit, that's pretty impressive, actually.
We also would not want such a thing hanging so close to our ears.
That's got to be if like someone's just wailing on cowbell, right? That's if Will Ferrell's just beep 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 beep. That's not just a cow like walking.
How come Switzerland gets to do this? That's crazy. I'm
right.
so jealous.
Here's my favorite
Eugene
part.
declares ourselves a juggalo-free zone.
Juggalo-free since Hot 3.
Right, exactly. So, there's my favorite part of this whole story. Tanja Suter, the president of the local Swiss People's Party, claimed that Miss Holton has a big mouth and that residents did not want to grant her citizenship because she annoys us and doesn't respect our traditions.
Holy fuck, that's amazing.
That's fucking official
the best thing I've ever heard.
Speaker for the Swiss People's Party.
Shut up, bitch.
Right, exactly. Responding to the rejection, Miss Holton said, "I think that I spoke my mind too often, and then I say it out too loud." Anyway.
Oh, no shit?
Get wrecked, lady.
Yeah.
Right.
She was walking with open arms into President Trump's White House.
Rest in peace, Miss Nancy.
That's amazing, Shana.
Right. All right, so our next story comes from Yosemite National Park.
Not this fucking place again.
Right. Nothing says I enjoy the outdoors like a venti mocha frappuccino. Earlier in the month, the Fresno Bee reported that Starbucks was opening an outpost in Yosemite National Park. Almost immediately, a petition was started on change.org to stop the petition or stop the Starbucks, saying multinational corporations have no place in our national park. 21,000 people have signed it so far. And I don't think 21,000 people know where Yosemite National Park is on the map. So, I mean, that's my opinion here. Like,
Let's be real.
Right, exactly. The food court will be operated by Yosemite Hospitality, which earned a 15-year contract with the national park in 2015. The contract included operating public services, including reducing vehicle traffic in Yosemite Valley, increasing water conservation, and reducing electricity and fuel, and enhancing food and beverage operations. Currently, the closest Starbucks is located in Mammoth Lakes, and people are just fine with that, apparently. But they won't know.
That's fair.
Right.
I hate.
Let's throw Dutch Bros there. They wouldn't care.
They just wouldn't know what the fuck that means, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh, the Dutch are all right.
Drinking Starbucks actually makes me angry. It's like every sip more of disgusting taste just makes me angry that they exist.
What's in your
Not that
Hydro Flask, Shayna?
I know, right? Rum.
All right.
Coffee doesn't taste like shit. I don't know what to tell you.
You know, I like Starbucks. It goes really well with Kahlua. Can't hate on that.
Yeah, true that. I mean, I'm
Burned over coffee beans. Yum.
Yeah, whatever. I drink espresso. Espresso's essentially just burned coffee beans.
No, we could talk about this. I love all this. That's not true at all.
Oh shit, it begins. Espresso Wars 2018. Espresso Gate.
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shayna
All right.
wants more tech talk. Shayna wants correct coffee talk.
All right. So,
What?
Bridgeport. Authorities in Bridgeport are investigating the discovery of 2 decapitated chickens found inside of a courtroom.
What the fuck? That's crazy
just evidence.
shit.
Right.
Somebody brought their own evidence.
Yo, that's like threatening a judge right there, dude.
Shayna, what were you saying?
Say that again. The headline again.
Authorities in Bridgeport are investigating the discovery of 2 decapitated chickens found inside a courtroom.
Dude, that's how Chicken Little started.
God damn. That's how KFC started.
Yeah.
I used to be a lawyer.
El Chupacabra strikes again, says Tilting.
That's fair. That's pretty fair.
Judicial marshals.
That's actually kind of terrifying now.
Right.
Because like that's definitely like a threat to a judge or some shit.
It's all part of the sentencing ritual. God damn. Judicial marshals and maintenance staff investigated a putrid smell and made the grisly discovery Wednesday morning in the public seating area of the courtroom in Golden Hill Street, Bridgeport. The headless chickens were under a bench. Authorities say that the carcasses were decorated in silver, green, and gold glitter, and that there was no immediate indication of how the decapitated chickens got there, and the discovery is under investigation.
Silver, green, and gold. What up, man, Bear Pig? That's
Fuck.
fucking Oregon duck colors, dude. What's happening?
He said it's finger
Someone
licking
was
good.
hiding their sex toys. Okay, I gotta get rid of these. We're better placed than in a fucking judge's chambers.
Are you
Get outta
saying
here.
glitter is a sex toy?
If you use it properly.
Well,
I just need to
headless
clarify,
chickens are.
'cause
Is that isn't that why strippers are constantly covered in glitter? They think it's hot or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
What else do you use headless chickens for? I don't get it.
Right?
The Connecticut Post reports that the decapitated chickens have been found outside city courthouses before, but never inside. The placement of decapitated chickens is used in Santeria and in Afro-Caribbean religions to protect a person from being found guilty of a crime.
Oh, so
Oh.
they're fucking retarded.
Interesting.
I thought it was a serial killer.
Right? I'm wondering.
It's a bunch of stupid people. Okay.
Here I'm worried about a judge's life.
I know. I'm like, what the fuck was I worried about?
Just a bunch of magic horse shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Goddamn
Fuck.
gypsy tears.
They should have led with that. God damn it.
Right. So asteroid 2002 AJ129, which at 0.7 miles across is wider than the tallest building in the U.S., stacked on top of itself, predicted to miss our planet, according to Metro. However, it will pass relatively close in terms of outer space.
That's the fucking worst thing I've ever heard.
It's gonna miss us by 100 million miles,
Yeah.
but I mean that's kind of close because infinite space. Yeah, fuck
I'm
you. Shut
so
up.
fucking mad at whoever wrote that.
Right?
Fuck you, whoever wrote that. We need to be worried, though. I was reading the other day, we orbit the sun, which is billions of miles away, but still relatively close compared to other galaxies. Like, fuck you.
I hear this moon thing's getting closer and closer. It'll
Yeah.
go away, come back, go away, come back.
Can't trust it.
Fucking dolt.
I see it eyeing me. Fucking with our oceans.
Passing within 4,666,000 miles of Earth.
Okay, that's kind of close.
Right.
Relatively.
Yeah, if you think about
Fuck
it.
you.
How many light years away would that be?
What? That's not
0.
even a fucking close to a light year.
Yeah, it's 0.
9
Light year
parsecs.
is like is fucking it's
No, I was a legitimate question because relatively, I actually don't know how much. A
Right.
light
No,
year is.
it's like 0. It's like 0 light years. Close
No,
enough
I
to
mean,
0
what a
to
light
be.
year is.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
You threw out the 400 million. I'm like, okay, well, relative to what an actual light year is, that's what I was trying to understand that number.
okay. A light year is
Could also have just been-
5.879 to the
Right.
power of 12 light years. Or
Miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, in that respect, it is relatively close. It's not far enough.
Well, I
away, but
guess
it's in the
I don't
past.
know. It's
Or-
further away from the moon.
5.88 trillion miles compared to 40 million miles, I suppose. Yeah, relatively.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, well, I guess. Okay, so the moon's 240 million miles away. So it's actually going to get closer than the moon gets. So that's
No.
actually kind of close, right?
Yeah. See?
Is it?
But still, fuck those people, dude.
Well,
Saying relative to the universe, fuck you. Everything is relative to the universe. Like, that pisses me the fuck off.
Right.
You can say anything. Anything you want. Fuck.
I don't know if things on the subatomic level are quite the same.
I don't know what that means or why you went there.
Quantum mechanics.
I get that. I know it. I know what you meant. I don't know why you meant it.
I heard what you said. But what the fuck does it mean?
Right.
I'm a little sassy today.
But Flight just said probably just don't inform us unless it's under like 100,000 miles.
Yeah, that's
I would think if it's under 100,000 miles, it might get pulled in.
Right. There's a
So
safe
that would be
zone.
relatively close. It's gonna hit us.
yeah.
Right. The
Yeah,
safe
40 million miles. That might be kind of close.
I'm just saying, like, when we don't fully understand like all the math and what that means, and like what's the distance before something
God
starts
damn
to
it.
get pulled
It
in,
better not
you
hit
know?
Earth. If Donald Trump is the last president of the United States, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
right.
Right? I
The
actually agree.
the minimum
Maybe it already
distance.
has though.
Salty Frank of the Seas. What's going on?
What up,
Welcome,
South?
brother.
Right?
Oh, I like that name.
The
Salty
minimum-
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The minimum distance that an object has to be from us to not get pulled in is 2,615,128 miles from our planet.
Okay, so it's 20 times too
20
far.
times
It
that far. Yeah.
Yeah.
twice. twice. It's only 4,666,000.
Oh, I thought you said
I thought you
40
said
million.
No, 4,666,000.
Oh, this whole time I thought you
That's
said
still-
40.
Yeah, so 4, that's a little
Then
closer.
fuck the
Okay.
author, because compared to the universe, you're a piece
Yeah,
of shit.
so go fuck the way you state things.
I
Yeah.
think I
Your
heard what he
perspective is
said.
horseshit.
I think I heard what he said better than you two, because I was like, well, that's interesting, and you guys just jumped on it as though,
Oh, yeah.
wait a minute.
Are you
let's
kidding me?
clarify
That's
what
what
the
we're
fuck we're
here
talking
for.
about. Well, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah,
But-
true.
Dystopia
You're the
Rising.
sane one.
Right.
No one wants to hear from the sane one.
But an object
Aw,
of
luckily
the
I'm a
size,
True.
but an object of the size of that object, passing within that 2.6 million mile frequency won't hit us, but it'll fuck us all up and set off our tilt and all sorts of crazy stuff. So,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Perfect.
yep.
Cool. So wait, are we gonna fucking fly off in outer space
Hopefully.
real slowly?
No,
like
it's twice
several
twice
hundred
far.
years at a time.
It's twice the minimum distance. So,
Okay.
but that's I mean,
So
still,
it ain't shit.
it's like the first
Fuck
time
you,
we've ever
science
seen anything
Obama.
that close. So,
right.
yep.
God damn.
Am I using that right? I don't think. I
Hopefully,
am.
there's no like huge gust of wind in space that pushes it closer to us.
Fucking space wind.
Right. Thanks.
Goddamn
Somebody backing me
vacuum
up on
wind.
that.
So, Winter
Yeah,
Storm
vacuum.
Grayson hammered the Northeast with heavy snow and high winds in early January. The winds were so strong that it ripped apart a historic building from its foundations in Maine and blew it into an island in Canada. According to the Bangor Daily News, a brine shed from McCurdy's Smokehouse in Lubeck was blown 100 yards into the Lubeck Narrows, then floated down the Campobello Island in Canada. The shed was one of 5 buildings that made up the historic McCurdy's Smokehouse, which was the last traditional smoked herring facility in the United States when it closed in 1991.
But it don't make no smoke fish no more.
Right. But
Then
now
who the fuck
Canada
cares?
won't give it back.
Yeah, fuck Canada.
They're
I
keeping
feel like
Canada.
all the words you just said were made up.
right.
All of them.
All of them.
Fake
Uh,
news.
Flirtyville and Flurbin, McHarbenhaven. Fucking, what is this, Whoville?
It's
Uh,
Thursday. Fuck you.
A local nonprofit, Lubeck Landmarks, was ready to salvage the damaged shed so that they could rebuild the monument.
Wait. What was his name?
Whose name?
The guy?
There's no guy.
Oh, never mind.
It's the restaurant, right?
Oh, okay.
Right. The reports that Lubeck Landmarks, the name of the
Oh, Lubeck Landmarks. Okay.
yeah, it's the name of the nonprofit organization.
Oh.
Right.
Good old Lubit landmarks.
They're trying to save this log cabin?
Kind of, right? It's an
God
old,
damn it,
old
Jason.
facility, right? They used to make fish.
Paid no attention.
Right.
Wait,
Fucking
can we
sit
start
up.
back from the fair use thing?
Right. Okay, so to catch you up, Jason, there was a landmark in Maine that got destroyed by weather. It landed in the water, like the part of the shed landed in the water,
Holy shit.
and then it floated to Canada. And
And they
now,
won't give it back?
and they won't give it back.
Those
Why do
sons
we
of
want
bitches.
Isn't
What?
it garbage?
Well, it's original
No, it's
timber,
a landmark to them.
right? Yeah,
Our garbage.
Yeah, okay.
it's our
Don't
garbage.
give anything to Canada.
Well, it's,
Canadian authorities have give them some legal setbacks. They refuse to let the contractors hired by Lubeck Landmarks onto the site to begin salvaging the remains of the shed. They say that scavengers in Canada have claimed the shed as their own.
Mine.
That's kind of awesome.
Rolls coming out.
I almost support that, actually.
Right?
If some people just scurried out of the woods from Canada and just like dragged part of this fucking building into the woods,
is
I'd be
possession
like,
9/10
don't
of
fuck
the
with
law
them.
in Canada too?
Right.
You gotta feel for them. All their lumber's probably just maple, so like they see this kind
They're
of
just-
lumber and
they're
they're
like,
like,
We're gonna get that sweet pine, right?
right? And it probably smells like fucking smoked fish. Like, who doesn't want that?
Right.
I want that.
I don't.
It smells so good all the time.
Smells like fish.
Right. Oh,
They're Canadian. They don't know anything about smoked fish.
Salty Franks of the
Okay.
Seas, thank you very much for
Oh, shit.
following us. Welcome to the Illuminati, taking over the world one follow at a time.
True. Tilting, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Taking all the lumber.
Lubeck Landmarks President Rachel Ruberher says that the bureaucratic nonsense is hampering us big time. Let's face it, it's not like we're terrorists or anything. Local authorities have been unable to do much.
That's what terrorists say.
We're not Iran. Give it back, please.
Yeah.
Come on. Whoa, guy. You
That
can't
is-
just be throwing shit around.
That's literally what terrorists say. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not a terrorist.
Yeah.
You want some ice cream?
Yeah, you want some ice cream? It's smoked fish flavored, but
So not only can the Canadians bring their drugs to our own court date, trick cops into the ice sculptures in this car, but they won't give us our shit back. What a bunch of
Yeah,
assholes!
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
you know what I'm talking about, Big Jar.
Exactly. That's over
Just gonna
200.
call you
Yep.
Big J
201.
Nasty, all right?
Uh,
Oh shit, 201. Good call.
super dope.
Yeah, that means we got to do another drunk stream
We
for our
do.
followers.
Yeah,
Yep.
we were talking about doing that soon.
I was trying to do that tonight, but I got shot down. So
Weird.
It
is
seems
what
everyone's-
is.
It seems everyone's eager to help, but can't move because of these rules. It's only exacerbated now by the influx of vandals with chainsaws who want to cannibalize the building. So,
What?
yeah, dude,
That is the
apparently-
most violent thing I've ever heard described about a log cabin getting stolen.
But like, can you guys just imagine that there's an actual problem with people wanting to cannibalize up this shitty fish shed and haul it off because
Right?
it's fucking
That's a service. You should be paying them to do that. Fuck.
They just want to
Guys.
burn it. Like Jason said, make their house smell like just smoked fish. They're like, this is
You guys are
delicious.
being really insensitive to a third world country.
third world country.
Hey,
Shithole.
they
Hey,
keep
come on.
our head warm, okay? Thanks, America's hat. Keep it up,
Right?
dicks.
Reddit is just a big conspiracy meant to make Canadians look nice.
Exactly.
They're actually fucking lumber stealing assholes.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for scraps to fall from America so they can fucking steal it. All right, so this story, Evergreen Health locked down because a man was seen by security thought to be carrying a rifle. So just in the middle of this giant medical facility, the security guards are sitting there in their little security booth, I'm assuming with 40, 50 monitors taking a look, and they're like, that motherfucker's got a gun. So they shut the whole place
Yeah,
down.
we don't want to deal with this. Lock the doors.
Right.
Do it.
Do you guys want to see the gun?
I would
Oh,
love to.
please tell me it's that same gun that the guy made that was just like a crutch taped.
Nice.
Oh, it's a sword.
It's
Nice.
that's an umbrella.
Oh,
That's the best thing I've ever heard. Where
well,
the
that's
fuck
his fault, kind of a little bit. If they said, "Oh, the guy had a sword," okay, I get that.
Right.
'Cause, you know.
No,
Is
but
that
they
like
said
the
it-
Democratic National Convention or some shit. Like, how the fuck could you confuse that with a gun?
A lockdown at Evergreen Health has been lifted after a man with a gun was believed to have been seen in the hospital security camera. Evergreen Health staff tells King 5 that an umbrella was the cause of the lockdown, that the man in the security video was not carrying a rifle. That's first thought. First,
Yeah.
Turns out it was the penguin.
right,
He got rid of that.
You fucking poison gassed everybody.
Chicken, fucker.
We've located the gentleman in question, and it was and the unidentifiable object was confirmed to be an umbrella with a handle that's shaped like a sword. The hospital tweeted after the lockdown was lifted. So it's fucking so dumb. But they're like, "Shut it down! He's got a gun." Wait, it's a sword umbrella. Like,
It's a sword umbrella. Isn't that fucking umbrella from Final Fantasy VII? It's Cloud's umbrella. Sorry,
Ain't it?
that's really nerdy.
That's how you die. You're gonna do that to the wrong person,
Cloud didn't
and they're
have an
gonna pull
umbrella.
their concealed carry and
I was
just kill you.
joking. Because the sword's a gun. Because Final Fantasy will make anything
His
a fucking
His
sword.
sword was way bigger though.
I like what
It's looking
Tilting
up-
says. It's time to ban
That's true.
umbrellas. Yeah.
5 times the size.
Right?
Yeah, is this
They
more
should have
Canada
just
talk?
walked up to him and like,
Goddamn
sorry,
Canada.
sir, you can't use that here. It's a gun-free zone.
Let me check if this was Canada. Hold on. Evergreen Health. I don't have the like specifics of where it's at, but
Turns out there's 4,000 of those
Right.
Evergreen Health facilities.
yeah, I mean, I don't have any evidence of where it is from here. Happens to
I'm
be
going
that
with
every
Canada.
single
Yeah, Jar, it was Canada.
Right. All right, we're gonna move on to the next story here. Lifesaver
believe
sausage. So, butcher trapped in freezer uses sausage to bash his way out.
Holy shit.
So this is London, right?
There was no meat in the freezer.
That was definitely how a porno started.
A British butcher who was locked in a freezer says he was saved by a frozen sausage that he used as a battering ram. He became trapped in
as a battering ram?
Right.
How big is the sausage?
Jesus. I mean, yeah, how big is
Turns
this
out it's
fucking
still
sausage?
just like just a frozen pig. He called a sausage, just throwing it against the door.
Goddamn Germans are fucking crazy.
Chris McCabe says he became trapped in the freezer when in his shop in Totnes, southwest England, last month when the wind blew the door shut. The safety button on the door had frozen in the negative 20 degrees Celsius chill. McCabe said that he had tried unsuccessfully to kick the button free before picking up a 1.5 kilogram, which is a 3.3 pound for those of us who speak real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Get on our level.
A black pudding, form of a blood sausage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So again, he had no meat in there.
McCabe told the website Devon Live that he used the meaty tube like a battering ram and managed to unstick the button after several blows. Black pudding saved my life without a doubt, he told the Daily Mirror.
Damn, that's crazy, actually.
You know, I mean, we're all making jokes about his dick. If he used his dick to get out of this situation, I think this guy's way cooler than using a blood sausage, right?
Well, blood sausage is code for his dick. Just saying. He used sex drugs to get out of that goddamn place. I don't know it.
He saw, I'm stuck
He's
in
like,
another
good thing I have
predicament.
this fucking... Good thing I have this extra extends and Viagra. It's game time.
It's game time.
I'm gonna wait 20 minutes and this door is literally fucked.
God damn it. He pulls out a fucking bottle of pills like fucking Popeye and just squeezes it.
Yep, that's happening.
We should take a break. I'm gonna have to restart my computer real quick.
All right. Well,
too
you good with doing one more story and then we'll take a break?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. And I've got a timer, so we shouldn't be stuck on too much. So.
Sweet. Yeah, no worries. Wasn't trying to slow a roll.
Right. Moving to the next story here. British Airways boots a man off of a flight because he was wearing everything he packed.
What?
Yep.
Fuck the airway, dude.
Smartest guy ever.
Yeah.
Sorry, your carry-on's a little large, sir. That's gonna have to be checked for $4,000. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
They're like,
What
the
a-
problem was he was packing machine guns.
He's all
Machetes.
checkmate fucking airline.
Yeah. I've had to do that, dude. When I moved here from Hawaii, it was snowing and like we'd never seen snow or been, in a place that's colder than 85 degrees. And like we were fucking freezing, man. It's real cold.
Why does this guy have so many jackets? That's what I want to know. Who packs like 9 jackets?
Right?
I think he was actually going to like Ireland or something like that. Or it was not Ireland, it
Don't
was
care. 3 jackets, plenty. He has at least 4 on. Dickhead. Kick him out.
Fucking dick.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Let me see if I can get this video to play.
Yeah, look, that's 1, 2, 3, and he has 2 tied around his neck. That's 5.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
guy
if
is
they're-
an asshole.
I don't know if they're jackets. Those just look like shirts.
Yes,
I feel like he hacked their system. They should have let him go, even though he's an asshole, because only an asshole dresses with fucking 7 jackets on.
He was in Iceland's Keflavik airport.
Oh, then it's understandable. Iceland's covered in ice. That's why they named it.
It's not like a beautiful, like, tropical area or anything, right?
Yeah. Don't name yourself Iceland if you don't want people wearing 9 coats on your fucking flights.
I was so confused by the name.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. Okay, well, we're gonna take a quick break, guys. Get one of the hosts needs to restart his PC, and we'll be back. So let me just put the. Yep, go ahead.
No, I was just responding to Salty Frank. No, 5, you're still a jackass. 6, now you're back full circle.
takes 6 jackets to make you a cool guy again.
Yeah, leather jacket, cool. Leather vest, leather sleeves is what makes you awesome.
Yeah, come on, man. It's basic algebra.
X plus go fuck yourself equals you're an awesome dude.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be back in just a second.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're back. My camera's working better now, and Jason is having less of a fit with his machine, right?
I think so. Looks
You think
good.
Yeah,
so?
sure.
All right.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so our next story. Pony needs a new penis. There's a maid group raising money for a pony's penis surgery.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Fucking love that song, dude.
Dance for penis surgery.
Yeah, exactly. Richard the pony. First off, the pony's name is Richard.
Dick.
Has untreated penis cancer. And
treated.
right. It's gonna cost about $3,000 in order to give this pony a brand new dinger.
Put the pony down.
Well,
I'm sorry. I don't $3,000.
Yeah. We need more glue.
need more glue.
If it's not little Sebastian, I don't care about it. Put it down.
Well,
I know that
fortunately,
might sound horrible of me, but are the people rich? You're gonna throw through $3,000 down.
it's a rescue pony, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
Even
put
better.
it down.
Right.
Sorry. You rescued it. You did your best. You gave it penis cancer.
Right.
You know.
Well, fortunately, they've raised $6,000 for this new dinger.
of course they did.
Why not?
I'm not surprised.
It's just like the cat butthole. You guys remember the cat butthole?
God damn it. It's like people have trouble fucking raising enough funds to pay for a funeral. You know what I mean? And
Right.
this
For a
fucking
human.
pony gets a new dick. Thank
Yeah.
God. Love fucking America.
Right?
This is
But
in
only
America.
in America.
Yeah. God damn it.
Right.
You didn't say like 6,000 ruples or something.
No, they raised $6,000. I just linked the You Caring post in the chat
Oh,
in
man.
case anybody else wants to
I'm
donate for Pony Wiener. But
And I hate
so
all
tempted
of-
to go
I hate all of
and
them.
just fucking tear them apart.
how to fake a
funny?
missing horse penis to get your vacation money?
Right?
This guy, the flight gets it. Flight gets it.
Right. In other horse news, man ejected from Eagles game charged with punching horse.
A lot of horse
That's
stories.
the logical next step.
A man accused of being ejected from a Philadelphia Eagles game in the playoffs was intoxicated and didn't have a ticket, then punched a police horse in the face and is now being charged with assault.
On a police officer, right? Because that counts as a cop.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
like
If it's
it's
a-
like kicking a
If it's
canine.
an actual, if it's a police
Yeah.
horse, yep.
Police say
Sergeant
22-year-old.
Peanut Butters will be pressing charges.
Which I'm actually okay with that. The horse has a job and you just punched it. Sucks for you that the horse worked for the police.
Right, exactly. 22-year-old Taylor Hendricks was turned away from Saturday's game between the Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons and then approached a mounted police officer and started punching a horse named Nicky in the face, neck, and shoulder. Police say
Oh my
some of the
gosh.
blows landed on the officer's legs. Oh, that's assaulting 2 officers.
Yeah, twice. Nailed it.
Hitch, welcome to the show. Mad Beards, yep.
I don't have a beard.
You can have a beard in
Neither is
spirit.
Jason. Don't worry.
Oh, that's cute. You think your beard makes you manly.
I didn't need that.
Oh, it's like we're 8th graders again.
If you
That's
have an
what
8th grade beard,
that's
fucking
what-
well done.
I
Right.
know, right?
that's what somebody without a beard would say, Jason.
Yeah. Somebody that is a professional and has a job would say.
Right,
I run 4
Motherfuckers.
apartment communities. Say it.
That's true. That's
right.
We just have like a code of ethics where I work.
Yeah, we don't.
I know. You're on an apartment complex. Son of a bitch.
Records indicate that Hendricks is being charged with aggravated assault, trespassing, and taunting a police animal. Taunting a police animal is an amazing charge. Court records don't list a defense attorney for Hendricks. A phone number is listed, and his name rang unanswered today. Police say that the horse and the officer weren't injured. Eagles won the game 10-15.
Glad they put that in there. Glad they slid the tidbit. Way to go, Philadelphia. Really
Right.
being America's just armpit. Way to make it work. Birthplace of democracy. Fucking idiot punching horses. He just thought he was Conan the Barbarian, just going fucking ham. Just fuck your horse. Knock it out.
All right, some more tech news.
God damn it.
Natural Cycles, a contraceptive app that became certified in the EU. I can't believe I said that. A contraceptive app, an app for your phone that is a approved and certified EU contraceptive, has been hit with a complaint about being blamed for 37 unwanted pregnancies.
Oh, weird. You're telling me
All
my
right.
phone doesn't stop my... Oh, jeez. Oh,
All right,
geez.
Shayna, I need your unique perspective on this.
Like, 'cause I'm
Right.
No, because you haven't told
So
me.
is
Right.
my question is 93% effective? Is that just your headline, or is that actually what
That's
the app
that's
is?
what they tote. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Okay, so yeah, statistically speaking, if it's 93%, there's gonna be people that it's not gonna work for. So
100 people had sex. 7 got
about
pregnant.
7 of them got pregnant. Gee,
Weird. That happened 20 times.
the problem is
37
people look at the 93%, and while that is, like, generally speaking, you know, you're probably okay because it's a very high percentage. You still could be in that 7% because
Hitch was saying with the size of phones these days, they could cock block anything, which makes sense.
my curiosity is how an app is going to be able to tell you these things.
So
I
essentially,
don't
it
know
tells
enough
you
about
when you're
biology,
fertile,
but based on
like
You pee
temperature.
on it.
Yeah, there's like they give you
Yeah,
a thing that little
same thing
You
apps do. They take your blood oxygen level and all that stuff.
right. There's a
They're using apps
Bluetooth enabled
just-
little
yeah.
wand thing that's next to the phone right there.
Guess where that goes? lady?
Yeah, I would say it's those people's fault for trying to use an app for something that, you know, I don't know.
Right. It has a
Maybe
pearl.
used, you know, like
Right.
I don't other forms. God, people are dumb.
Natural Cycles has a Pearl index of 7, which means 93% effective at typical use. At first sight,
Melted pearl.
the numbers mentioned in the media are not surprising, given the popularity of the app in lines with the efficiency rate. Efficacy rates. There we go. Efficacy rates. As our user base increases, so will the amount of unintended pregnancies coming from Natural Cycles app users, which is an inevitable reality. But people are trying to like sue them and go overboard with it. But yeah. Anyway,
I mean, anybody that yeah, okay.
you now know that there's an app for birth control. Two men hit each other in consecutive accidents in Germany. Police in the eastern German city of Dresden say 2 men suffered minor injuries after backing into one another in 2 consecutive accidents. So can you guys think of how that works?
So they backed into each other, right? They both thought it was their fault to go fucking get away. Hey, welcome.
Brody Qwerty Cates, thank you very much for the follow.
Nice,
Welcome to the
thank you.
Illuminati. Right.
So, yeah,
Right.
they back into each other, and then they both try to drive away, thinking it's their fault. And like, turns out they're on a roundabout, and boom, head-on collision.
What about you, Jason? How do you think this one happened?
No idea.
Shane-
Nailed it.
Shayna,
Yes,
can
it's
you
on
think
its
of
game.
that?
I really think it's like somebody hit somebody and they backed into somebody else.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Something about 2 I don't know.
So, police say that Tuesday, 49-year-old man pulled into a disabled parking place on Monday afternoon, then reversed out after noticing his mistake. As he backed out, he accidentally hit a 72-year-old man walking behind him, injuring him slightly. After the two men exchanged their information for a report, the older man got in his car and then backed out of his parking spot into the younger man, injuring him.
Oh wow!
Police say that it was the point that at that point they called the police to the scene of the accidents. So
Yeah, because the second guy that got hit's like, he just hit me on purpose because I hit him on accident.
all right.
Goddamn Germans.
The second
Don't
guy's
have
all like,
review mirrors.
that young little bastard ran into behind my car because he hit me earlier and he wanted to make it even. I don't know.
That reminds me of the fastest surgeon ever story. He managed to kill 3 people at once, or
Not
2
bad.
people at once. He was the fastest surgeon. Yeah, when he was grabbed. The reason he was the fastest surgeon is because this is before you could put anybody under. Basically, you had to perform the procedure fast enough, otherwise they were going to die.
Right.
So it was necessary. But so he manages to, as he's grabbing the scalpel, slit the nurse's throat with someone else before he goes back to the body. So it was like, it's one of the craziest stories.
So here's the today in cool section, because we've had a lot of fucked up and stupid stories today. We're gonna go to some cool stuff. Researchers in Japan have fitted a train with a speaker that barks like a dog.
So like, instead of the train sound, it barks.
Right. And this is to prevent them from hitting deer. So they're essentially, it's a barking train to get deer off of the fucking...
That's pretty great.
Jason, you don't seem to be paying much attention. Don't you on or off?
I'm not sorry. That's Borf is crazy, man.
What are your
I will
thoughts
give
on
you-
this story, Jason?
sorry.
I will give you
this is-
some amount of money if you can
Let-
tell me what this story is
Let
about.
me summarize this for you. A train named Borf is coming to. I'm going
Okay,
with New York. It's on
I
its way
was
to New
yelling
York.
at my dog the entire time, and I know what is going on.
It crossed the country searching for its owner, and
It's homeward bound of trains.
yeah,
Right. So, one more
Sorry, I'm
time,
back.
researchers in Japan have fitted a train with a speaker that barks like a dog.
that's the best thing I've ever heard. Why are you people more excited about this?
we were
How is this the first time I've heard about this?
reports that the combination of sounds of a deer snorting and a dog's barking scared deer away from the tracks in a bid to reduce the
What?
number of animal deaths on the railway.
So interspecies erotica gets deers to run away.
Yeah,
Right, deer are attracted to railway lines because of a need for iron in their diets. They lick the rails to pick up iron filings caused by the action of the wheels against tracks. So, I guess it's a real big problem over there that they just keep creaming deers with trains. So much that they had to develop barking trains.
right.
Well, it's what you got to do.
Right.
Is this the train that moves like 200 miles an hour?
Yeah, a bunch of the, yeah.
I feel like that would just disintegrate a deer if it hit
It does. And all the little kids are like, yeah! Just turned that fucking 200-pound deer into red mist.
So this here is a job application that I am seriously considering. This is a job application for a chicken nugget connoisseur.
Dibs.
Is this
Yeah. So big brands, big savings, B&M. It has a career available that is in their Merseyside location. It is a temporary career, but are you looking for a new challenge to tuck into 2018? You want to take a bite out of this, as we're looking for a tasty new individual who'll be worth their weight in ... food. B&M is currently one of the fastest growing discount retailers, and we're always looking to expand our range of products.
Oh,
Next month,
God.
we'll be launching a brand new fresh and frozen food range and selection of our stores nationwide. To help us ensure that the range is the best in the country, we're offering one lucky person the chance to taste some of our range. Do you think you have relevant experience? The experience can include, but is not limited to, getting a 20-share box of nuggets from McDonald's, then keeping them all for yourself. Being the first
Those are
in the...
share boxes? Wait. I've never heard them called share boxes.
Right.
That's what I'm taking away from this whole episode.
Right.
Those are supposed to be shared. Fucking blew my mind. Makes kind of more sense because they do 2 10-piece boxes. Whatever, fuck them. Those are for me. Sorry.
Being
Return.
the first in the office kitchen whenever someone says there's cake. That time you tripped and fell at a buffet and saved the plate before yourself. Going to an event or party because there's free food. I've done that quite a few times.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I go to parties.
Right.
Right? Well,
you,
there's going to be food.
you value the importance of a fish finger sandwich in life. You can conduct a PowerPoint presentation on the research or reasoning behind curly fries being nicer than chips. The successful individual will receive a 25-pound voucher monthly to spend on fresh and frozen food in their local B&M store and can share their feedback with the B&M buying to help evolve the range. Right? Oh, feedback. Anyway. Chicken nugget connoisseur job. Best job.
I love
That's
how the
gotta time.
compensation is just chicken nuggets.
Right,
There's no
exactly.
pay for this. You get 25 pounds of nuggets once a month.
Does it need it? Do you need anything other than chicken nuggets to survive? No.
Ranch
Yeah. Oh, and
for
rent.
the chicken nuggets.
Probably rent money.
All right.
But you can sell chicken nuggets.
Our next story
No, you can't
is
tell me you have to eat them. That's your
They're
job.
worth so much money.
space lasers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Chinese scientists
Damn right.
have an audacious proposal to clean up Earth's cluttered orbit using giant lasers.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that. I heard about
This can't go wrong.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I wonder if the atmosphere is flammable. Right?
Can we just all revel in the might that is the science behind the Trump administration right now? This is fucking amazing. This
This
would have
is-
never happened 2 years ago.
This is Chinese scientists, Jason.
God damn it.
Yeah,
It's
he's
because of
wet.
Trump.
A paper titled The Impacts of Orbital Elements in Space-Based Laser Station on a Small-Scale Debris Removal, which is the best
God
name for a
damn.
research paper I've ever heard.
Why don't
take
they
your
just send a
time.
big ass magnet out there just circling the world until it sucks up all the metal stuff?
Because it's not just metals.
Most of it is, though.
Oh, the
And-
plastic.
The plastic isn't scary. If you're going 1,000 miles an hour and you hit plastic, the plastic
Gonna
just
die.
bounces right off.
Right.
You hope.
So honestly, this entire story that I've like all the documentation I've got here is just the proposal, which doesn't have.
Cracks me up. The,
Go ahead.
the other proposal that I'd heard before this one was big net, space net.
Good old
Not even
space
kidding.
nets.
I'm not even goddamn kidding. The problem is that the space garbage is traveling at how many miles per hour, and the fact that also you have to sort of mathematically figure out where the spots are, like for space travel. We're trying to solve that. First thing is getting rid of all the garbage, preventing us from actually going anywhere.
Right.
But we don't ever really talk about that, and I don't think most people are really aware of that.
That's why I don't swim in the ocean. All that damn
Like,
garbage.
you wouldn't
Right.
right now, as it stands, even if we had the technology, we wouldn't be able to get anywhere in a spacecraft because we'd get hit by fucking flying garbage.
It says send up the
Yay!
nugget guy to eat all the garbage.
That's fair.
Yeah. Hitch, you're on to some good shit, man. Keep it up. Let it go.
All right, and now for the weather, we go to our New Zealand correspondent.
This guy looks fucking high as shit.
Was that a dick tornado?
Oh, he definitely is. Look,
That's a dick tornado.
If you're pushing it over the top of the country, is when you take a step back. Is there anything else you see in this picture?
Sam, you didn't have to say that.
What?
It's about as subtle as a sledgehammer, mate.
It's about as subtle as a sledgehammer.
There's a lot of detail.
Oh my goodness.
Chat's about 20 seconds lagged, Enet.
Right.
That was awesome.
15 to 20.
Yeah, if it seems like you're way out of it, just refresh your page to see if that fixes it.
Hit Alt F4. That'll do it.
oh yeah, our stream seems to be having some, at least on my end too, it's skipping a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why. Hold on.
Probably because dick tornado.
Yeah, it's possible. Oh, Windows Defender was going off. Sorry. Stupid garbage. I'm on another machine and
Want
then
to know what
turned all that
doesn't have
stuff off.
Windows Defender?
Fucking
Console.
garbage. Okay. All right. So, all right. Our next story, is a video that I don't have any notes for. What did I do here? Oh yeah, this is Just Cuz. You guys gotta watch this.
Perfect. Mine.
Great.
He's fucking outie, dude.
Not very fast though. He's just like, yeah, I took it. What are you gonna do?
Right?
I think I would let it happen.
Right.
Not me. I'd persecute him to the fullest extent to the law. Beat the shit out of him before he got out of the store.
That's amazing.
Oh, okay. And here's another thing, a Borf emote. Dude, I'm totally gonna make a Borf emote. I'll do it.
Nailed it, Enet.
All right, and I mean, I won't have any spaces for low-level emotes, so I'll have to make it one of the middle emotes, but eventually we'll get more spaces. So check this out.
An old
This is
bartender
ridiculous.
once told me a good drink needs good liquor. Well, I told him that a great drink needs gravy.
I'm down. Let's do it.
What the fuck?
Those are B&M chicken nuggets.
Gravy so good, you can drink it.
That's a KFC ad, guys.
Okay.
KFC
So are we
gravy
doing this?
cocktail.
Or?
That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm thinking
that-
we may
People are
have to
gonna
do
not
this.
know what the hell.
Are we doing this?
Right.
Are we doing this, guys? I think we're doing this.
All right, time for the newest
Is that rum or
section.
whiskey?
Yes, that is a chicken nugget cocktail.
Right. Here's the newest section, guys. Are you ready for this? Just an average day for Florida man.
What Florida man do this time?
No, there's a ton of
My
them, dude.
God.
I got a whole thing. All right, Spring Hill, Florida. A Tampa man was
What?
arrested on Wednesday afternoon for a
He's
DUI.
Going on with a little bit of fur on his face.
Oh, dude. That's the worst thing, right?
What? It's not even symmetrical.
It's reverse Hitler stash. Don't worry about it.
Right.
He just really hates Nazis.
Oh my god.
Dude, but chat's talking about it right now. I'm totally down on the drinking episode. We'll have to see if we can get do an episode where everybody's in the same room, right? And
Oh Jesus.
I'll go get some KFC gravy, dude, and we'll make a gravy cocktail.
I won't drink it. Actually,
I will. I'll drink
no.
hers.
You know what we do is we make people like tip us for what they want us to drink.
No, I already earlier today I was like, yeah. So for every over $1 to tip or sub, I will take a shot
Of gravy?
Good old of gravy drink.
That's disgusting, dude.
You want me to
I
chug
fucking love
drink?
gravy.
That's
I'm
love
not
gravy
ruining
too.
gravy just because you want another 5 fucking bits. I'm telling you that right now. That shit ain't happening.
500 bits. That's 500.
Gravy is fucking sacred. Gravy is a mother sauce. You don't fucking. It's sacred.
Yeah, that's why you add whiskey to it.
drinkable
Right.
gravy.
Gross. That's what I'm saying. It's disgusting.
Which is why I was saying
Say
that
that.
I was gonna drink it just because, dude. I was gonna be all like,
Okay, if
yeah.
only Udo's doing it, I'd support this.
All
I
right.
only care about
This is
myself.
now my drink of choice. Sorry,
Right.
Scotch.
But you're not like
Move over,
Amy.
Scotch. Thank you, gravy whiskey.
Right, exactly. All right, a Tampa man was arrested on Wednesday afternoon for a DUI after he reportedly mistook a bank drive-through for a Taco Bell. According to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office, the bank manager called to report an impaired driver after he found the man unconscious behind the wheel of a blue sedan in the drive-through lane. The manager told deputies after beating on the car window for some time, he was able to wake up the driver. Upon waking up, the driver was asked the bank manager for a burrito before driving away after being informed this was not Taco
That's
Bell.
so amazing. That's really good.
Right.
Can I get the manager special, please?
Does Taco Bell do gravy?
Ew.
Ew.
All right. A Florida contractor says he was attacked by a bobcat inside of a woman's condo. The animal's owner says that the feline is no predator, just a 10-pound domestic long-haired kitty named Callie.
So are you telling me this guy was attacked by a cougar in a cougar's apartment?
Yep.
Hi-oh.
Fucking
He's a silver
pussy.
fox. Nice
Go
try.
for it, buddy.
Right.
Don't
Yeah, right.
call the cops, you
Cougar, that's a
pussy.
silver fox.
Silver fox. Oh yeah, she looks like she's about ready to go out on a date with Skeletor. It's a big ass cat though.
Hernandez says the bobcat scratched him on May 16th, causing him serious injuries after he entered the condo to conduct a fire inspection. Lee wasn't there at the time. She says she's never owned a bobcat and that she just has Callie and a sleeker black cat named Max. Real
Turns out
Shadow
the cat
Gaming
was
X.
Shadow.
Junction.
Hey,
Welcome
Real
to the
Shadow.
show.
Welcome.
Is that really a bobcat? Or is
No.
this not really is
That's
this the
not-
right picture?
This is the
No,
right
this is
picture.
correct picture of the 10-pound cat.
That's not a fucking
Yeah.
bobcat.
Right,
No,
exactly.
of course it is.
But
I
the
don't think the guy knows what a bobcat is.
right,
Fucking
exactly.
idiot.
That's the point,
Turns out the
Jason.
little cat was on the big cat,
That is-
and he just
oh
saw
my
a giant cat.
What is what?
The guy's
Hold up.
eyes look like they have teeth.
Right, exactly. I lost the notes for this one. Let me grab them real quick. Here it is.
Nope.
That guy's
So
high
is
as
a bird.
fuck, dude. That guy
So
looks
is
like
a
he ate all of the fucking schnozberries.
He just finished watching Hamilton. Couldn't stop crying.
Florida man drunkenly called 911 to report that his wife is a black widow spider, deputies say.
That's fair. I
She's
definitely
gonna
know
kill me
that
after
too.
we do it.
I'm scared. I don't want to get her pregnant. She gonna
Pinellas
kill
County
me.
deputies were dispatched to the home on Black Rush Drive around 1:36 a.m. after William Rutger, 61, called to report his wife was a black widow spider and request that she be Baker acted. I don't know what that means.
You
Deputies
know.
say that Rutger appeared to be highly intoxicated and was slurring his speech. They also noticed that his breath smelled like alcohol and he was unable to express coherent thoughts. Before leaving the residence, deputy informed Rutger that the 911 system is for emergencies only. Despite the warnings, he called less than 2 hours later to report again that his wife was a black widow spider. After the second call, he was arrested for a misuse of the 911 system.
What if, like, they walked into his bedroom and there's, like, a black widow sitting on his pillow, like, waiting? It's like, holy shit, no!
Local tattoo shop offering discounts on Jaguar tattoos because they might get to the Super Bowl this year.
Mm-hmm. They just got to beat the Patriots in Foxborough. Good luck.
But still, it's the might. The might is the thing that makes me so fucking pleased about this.
Gotcha.
Right, and so this is a photo of somebody who went and got it because they might get to the... Like, I thought the tattoos were supposed to mean some shit, but...
What if a jaguar is his spirit animal? You don't know, bro.
the jaguar from the team logo.
Exactly.
It's
Shayna's
all-
getting murdered again.
Oh no, Shayna, don't die.
You're getting murdered.
You're getting murdered. You're getting peeked. Oh, they've got tinfoil hats. That's the
Oh,
best.
I see.
There it is. There it is.
That's what you said earlier about getting murdered. See, I didn't get it till I saw it in the feed. You're both doing it.
All right. So, and then finally, a Tampa attorney who is also a former police officer is one of 3 men arrested on drug trafficking charges this week.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedletweaker.
Yeah, exactly. Detectives with the Polk County Sheriff's Office and the High Intensity Drug Trafficking Task Force arrested 66-year-old Robert Carr on Thursday, along with a 37-year-old Brandon Byers and 24-year-old Logan Sebring. Carr served the Tampa Police Department for 5 years, according to deputies, and is now an attorney who owns the Resolute Law Group.
What was an attorney?
Right.
That's past tense, I think.
Right, exactly. Detectives say that they began investigating Byers after becoming aware of the possible drug trafficking. Undercover detectives arranged to meet him for a transaction, and Byers said that he would be coming with his supplier who needed to see the money first. So, yeah. Florida man strikes again.
Fucking brilliant.
Did it tell you what kind of drugs? Was it sex drugs?
You
Was
know
he
it's sex
trafficking
drugs.
It's always sex drugs.
So he's a sex drug trafficker?
Right.
That's not as funny as I thought it would be. Continue.
All right.
Continue.
So Shayna, what's the funniest way you've ever been injured?
Funniest way I've ever been injured. Funny?
Right.
Did I think it was funny, or did other people think it was
Right?
funny? 'Cause
I'm not sure anytime I've been
Never.
injured I thought it was funny. Injured, funny, injured. Well, okay, I wouldn't say it's the worst injury, but it's probably the most funny situation when I was in, I think it would have been ninth grade. I had a crush on the senior. Had a lot of social anxiety, and I was talking to my friend about it. And she goes, "Oh, you mean?" and said his name, and he turns over, and I freaked out. So I go running up the stairs, and of course I fall. I end up hitting my knee and my face. I got like right in front of him.
Gotcha.
That
Nailed
was
it.
great.
That's awesome.
Nailed it.
Jason, funniest way you've ever been injured?
I don't know if anything I've ever done is funny when I hurt myself.
Hmm.
I've definitely I stepped on a pitchfork and went through my leg once.
That's hilarious.
That's
Why
super
wouldn't you
funny.
just start with that?
Yeah. Just lead with that. See how many laughs I
Anybody
got.
that's never been
Right.
pitchforked is
Yeah,
they deserve something for it.
exactly. I did get some. I got a tetanus shot. It was awesome.
Oh, no.
This is my first one.
All right, Wes, funniest way you've ever been injured?
Unfortunately, fortunately for me, unfortunately for everybody else, they weren't there to see it. But one time, I was in middle school, I think. My mom had made brownies, right? And they were stuck to the pan, so I was trying to jam one out with a knife.
Yeah, you were.
So I'm holding the edge of the pan and jabbing like this. I think you see where this is going. And I slipped and stabbed myself right here in the hand, and it went through the back of my hand.
That's
And I
fucking
just went,
hilarious.
"Sloop." And so I'm like, oh shit. So I pulled it out and I just looked at it for a second. And I was like, oh, it's not even bleeding. I'm good. And then it's just like, and I could see my heartbeat and I knew something was wrong. That's probably the funniest
Your
way.
story and my story are not very funny.
All right.
but brownies.
But all right.
So I was much younger, right? And I had a rock. And a friend of ours had pissed us off, and I was going to throw a rock at my friend. And
As you should.
I wasn't paying attention to what's going on, and I fucking suck at throw, right?
Oh shit.
So there's like a street pole between he and I, and it's only 6 feet from me or something like that. So I throw the rock, and it bounces off the street pole like a foot off of my target, right? and it hits the pole and then hits me in the face, right? So I immediately just throw this rock and then crack myself right in the face. And I just stood there while my eye swole shut, right? Like I'm just watching it go, "Urgh." And I'm like holding my fucking face like right below my face, and I'm like, I fucking suck at throw. Like immediately at that point, I realized that was my problem. All right,
That's awesome.
Chat, if you have funny ways that you've been injured, feel free to include them below. Jason, if your life was a movie, what songs would be on the soundtrack?
Shit, that's a really good question. I would definitely have God, what's that song? That MLP song Annie Up. Just like fucking drop as soon as I walked into any room.
When you say MLP, is that My Little Pony?
My Little Pony.
No, MLP. MLP. Yeah, dude. My Little Pony, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I just want that shit to play every time I walk into a room. Everyone's like, "Oh my god!
Oh my god, a pony!"
Right.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
MLP, like, Annie Up. It's all about robbing people and shit. It's
okay.
Great.
Oh, perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Way better.
John Cena plays it. You guys should know
that.
Yeah.
I'd have the soundtrack of that stupid fucking video we watched last time I was on.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
Dude, I still I've shown people that video afterwards and been all like, tell me this doesn't have a fucked up soundtrack. Then they're like, the second time they go back through it to watch it, like I'm like, dude, just tell me, like, listen to the background music. Then they can't hear anything from then on. Like once you've detected that sound, video is
over,
just
dude.
blank, right? It's just the sound. It's just all. Anyway, for anybody who's wondering what the fuck we're laughing like idiots about, go check 2 episodes or the last time that Wes was on. Oh, we watched this video and there's some sort of weird subliminal soundtrack. Tilting Fairy says, I got a female friend to bite me in the lip too hard. I guess she couldn't help myself being handsome and all, but there is a scar from the inside of my mouth because the bite was so hard.
Damn.
Chris Burton says, I fell off my front porch after I got off the phone with my ex. I slipped on a loose brick and went down and rolled off into the dirt, bruised my ribs and messed up my leg, but my leg didn't break, but it hurt like fuck. Well, yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Just another reason they're an ex, am I right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was an omen, man.
All right, Shayna.
Call.
Shayna, if your life was a movie, what songs would be on the soundtrack?
I don't know what songs specifically. There would definitely be the circus theme.
Okay.
Would be one of them.
Nice.
I don't know, something kind of horror-like.
Oh shit! Your life is crazy.
Something kind of sad.
What?
Melancholy.
Damn.
And something really, really intense with a heavy bass drop.
Okay, I like that last one. Don't ask Shayna that question in January.
Right.
It's dark.
I would have to say the DMX Greatest Hits album.
Yeah.
Jeez, Jason.
Rough Rider.
Oh.
What you really want?
What you really want? Right. All right. So, Wes, what scene from a TV show will you never forget?
Scene from a TV show.
You already forgot it.
I've already got mine.
Yeah. I mean, the first one that comes to my head is probably just what I'm gonna say. When Isaac Hayes decided to stop being a part of South Park, and they just cut all the different parts of him in the past, being on there. Just, I want to have sex with children. He just turned Jeff into a pedophile. It's like, yeah, that'll show him. Way to go, nailed it.
That was amazing, dude.
Right?
They killed him off so brutally. I was like, holy
fuck you! You try to sue us for your contract?
True.
Fuck you!
Right?
Yeah, fuck him.
Now you're a pedophile. Way to go, Isaac Hayes.
Shayna, what scene from a TV show will you never forget?
I think the first thing that popped into my head is the mountain crushing the prince's head in Game of Thrones.
Gotcha.
Oh shit!
Oh, great. Now I'm a boner.
Now I've got an erection, and we still have like tens of minutes left.
Right. All right, Jason.
I mean, I'm gonna say I got 2 answers. Can I do 2?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh.
My fake one, but kind of real one, is this motherfucking show when we did that Sesame Street episode, and we were trying to get through those Sesame Street, dude. I was laughing. I've never cried that hard laughing. I don't think.
Right.
It was hilarious.
The memes I found.
Oh my god, dude! It was so fucking brutal. Like that's probably one of my favorite episodes.
Elmo gets ready
Definitely
to
my
make
favorite
mark on
theme
history.
part. Yeah. Then my real favorite episode was God, it was like the last season of The Leftovers. I want to say it was like episode 3 or something. Just this like story that this lady says, like talks about at the end with the soundtrack that's in that show, which like holy shit, like that floored me. I think I like actually like cried like 2 or 3 times during that episode. I was really moved by it. It was really fucking mind blowing and sad, but excellent.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking excellent.
So real quick, Udo, I'm gonna actually change mine.
All right.
The episode where Fry's remembering Seymour the dog,
Right.
Oh shit.
and
Right.
where Seymour just sits and waits for him until he turns into a crust thing.
Just refresh
That-
the page now.
I'll never that is the saddest thing I've ever seen. That little dog waiting for Fry from Futurama to come back and just never does.
Right.
I'll never forget that.
Okay, so the scene in a show I'll never forget, and I'm already starting to fucking laugh about it. It's from The Simpsons, and it's when Homer's going to go get a new car. And the 2 people who are trying to sell him the car are talking to each other, and they had just gone on a test drive with Homer. And they said, "How was that?" And he said, "It was fine until he farted." And he tried to turn up the volume on the radio to cover the smell.
That's pretty fucking funny.
They call back to it later in the episode. Turns the volume up all of a sudden. Sorry, I'm not like a huge Simpsons fanboy or anything, but that fucking episode, dude. Oh fuck!
Oh,
dude.
Twisty Top Hatter, what up?
All right.
Wait, which episode is that? This
All
every
of them.
scene in the silence episode of Doctor Who. Shit still gets me.
All right.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what episode that was.
I think she means, well, the silence episode. You don't remember that one? The silence. Wow. He turned away from him.
Right. I'm probably gonna skip the rest of these questions because we've got quite a bit more content to cover through, and it's already getting pretty late. So
Okay, sounds
right.
good.
We're gonna
Get
move
to
into
good
Be
shit.
the Change. And as always, we will cover our petition first. Well, the first of our petitions. So we're trying to get to 100 votes on this, just so we can see what the hell happens when you get to 100 votes, because we have no idea. So if you haven't signed that and you wouldn't mind doing it, please do. We'll find out what happens when it gets to 100 votes. It's definitely targeting us, and it should tell us what we need to do when we get 100 things, like whether or not change.org comes to strong arm us or something, right? And then
Yeah, there's 200 people that follow this page. I think we can get 100. Come
Right.
on, guys.
God damn
Get your
it.
shit together.
Right.
This has been weeks.
There's 50 hours of fucking content. Just sign our fucking petition.
And the next one.
We've
Right.
been talking about it for 40 fucking hours.
So here's a petition to stop us from getting to 100 votes.
It's the
Where are
best
we
one.
at?
Uh,
We'll have to sign this one.
What
right.
if it's one above what we have on the other one?
Right.
Oh my god, I hope it gets there.
We here at the Illuminati have allowed our robots and cloned celebrities to work tirelessly stopping petitions before they reach 100 votes. This is a time-honored tradition going back to hundreds of years that has been carried out by such great organizations as the Medici, George Soros, and Hillary Clinton, and of course the entire fake nation of Finland. Skeptalk Live has almost pathetically reached the 50 vote mark.
Hey, I'm finished.
Even
Fake.
after we released the chupacabra on them, they persist. Net neutrality has failed us, chemtrails have been counteracted with vinegar, and they have openly mocked our recruitment show Sesame Street. If these pores are allowed to reach 100 votes, they will see the entire inner workings of our organization, and we were forced to harp tower the United States like twice in 1 month, or which is whatever really. That's kind of why we made it. Please sign this petition to stop their petition so that they can't find out what happens when they reach 100 votes. If this petition reaches 100 votes before theirs does, we will use harp towers on their petition. If we fail to reach this objective, we will use harp towers on their petition anyways. But this is a required process because of bullshit bureaucracy and regulation put in by the Obama administration. Yours truly, Henchman
Thanks, Obama.
Right? Did Shayna get swatted?
Oh,
Not
I just
again.
ran to close the door. 'cause it was really
Shayna
getting
gets
cold.
swatted.
Right.
That
All
only
right.
happens once. Then they kill you.
Exactly.
And then you die.
All
And
right,
some
so
random Xboxer gets
here's some
put in prison.
petitions I found online today.
Nice. Sign that last petition, everybody. Stop Skeptalk Live.
Stop them. Goddamn gypsies.
Here's a petition to make the Star Wars Holiday Special official canon.
God damn it.
Currently, there's another petition have Disney strike Episode 8 from the official canon, attempting to remove the title mentioned from the canon. However, there's a large majority of the fan base in the Star Wars that feels that this is a very underhanded way of insulting the team that works hard on the project. Blah blah blah. Holiday Special. This is
Long
really
story short,
This is
Blah, blah,
show
really
in a Santa outfit. Make
Right.
it real.
exactly. It should totally be real.
Thank you, Peter Mayhew. You gave us the best years of your life. We appreciate you.
So if you're interested in getting the holiday special to be I was gonna take a look at this, but this is really long, dude. This is another one of those mac and cheese style ones. And I've never
I think
seen
we're
the
a little
chat
herky-jerky.
right, I've never seen the chat get more like bonkers about fuck you, move on than when we were covering the mac and cheese petition, so
Oh, really? I don't
yeah,
remember
dude.
that.
They were all like, fuck this. I'm fucking tired of hearing about mac and cheese. Where's there a point to
Oh,
this? What the fuck?
Those
All right.
fucking communists.
So here's a petition for more shrimp.
Fair.
More shrimp.
I am just a friendly shrimp, but I don't have many shrimp friends. So that is why we need more shrimp. Not to eat just because shrimp.
Mm,
It is petitioning
way,
the Apple Corporation, by the way. So
okay, I mean that's pretty
We're
good.
pretty laggy on stream here. I just reset it, and it's pretty herky jerk.
okay, well, let me see what I can do here.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just noticed that. We lost all the viewers.
All right, let me go take a look if I can find out what's happening on the dashboard here.
Sup, everybody? Do we sound all lagged out, or is it just our video?
The stream health says we're sitting at 2K, which is where I've got it set for our bitrate. CPU usage is at normal.
Looks like it's cleaned up.
Okay. I'm not sure what it is that's causing the problem. I know that I'm lagged out on my cam.
You sound fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Quinn. I deserve that. Yeah, it is really laggy, right? That's really bad. This doesn't normally happen to all of our viewers, to both viewers that are new. I'm really happy I don't get to make jokes that we only have 2 viewers now. It looks like it's back. We're doing good again.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
Yeah, don't
cool.
worry, Quinn. I blew on the internet and it got faster.
Yeah, I put a new food pellet in front of the hamster running my modem.
Yeah, that's always good.
Give me just a sec.
It
Udo
could be
got
the
swatted.
Illuminati.
Udo got
I told my
swatted.
cloned celebrities to start making tubes faster.
Yeah, my camera's on a huge delay. Sorry about that. It's my phone. That's why I'm gonna get a camera soon.
Same with me. There's my phone. Let me guess, you have an iPhone.
No.
I just wanted to make fun of iPhones more.
Feel free.
Yeah,
You
it
mean
looks
you
like
don't
it's-
need to use a dongle to fucking charge and listen to music? Weird.
Hey, while you guys are waiting, if you haven't taken the chance, please go talk to our Lord and Savior up here, Putin, with the Illuminati. He's got a petition for you. He wants you to sign it. Let me see what it's called here. Give me just 1 second. Oh, it's pretty clever. It says, "Stop Skeptalk Live from getting 100 votes."
right.
Only 7 people have signed it, so they're about 93 votes away, but it is for a really good cause.
Close enough.
Right.
Stopping pores.
The Illuminati is causing us to be slow. Yep. Very possible.
It's true.
All right, so Let My Dog compete on CBS's Survivor.
I'm signing this one. This is good.
My dog Bear loves Survivor, and quite frankly, I think it's crazy that he doesn't qualify to complete. This boy would not only be dominated in physical challenges, but his social interaction with other castaways let him outwit, outplay, and outlast because he looks so good in a buff, and he loves Jeff Probst. Yep.
True.
But yeah, so here's a petition to let a dog be on Survivor. I think that this
That's fucking amazing.
really should have more than 22 signatures. All right, so moving on to the main story tonight. What do you guys see that is wrong with this map?
I can barely see the map.
The scale is. I don't think the scale is right.
It's flat.
Jason,
Maybe it
can you
is.
tell what's wrong with this map?
I mean, I might need to look.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
2 fucking things. 1, if you look real fucking closely next to Sweden, there's
Right.
Finland, which doesn't fucking exist. And 2, if you look real fucking close over there by Indonesia, there's Australia, which doesn't fucking exist. Heathens. Also, where's the hole to the center of the world?
Right, exactly. Bullshit. This map is filled with bullshit. All right, so Australia's not real. It's a hoax made for us to believe. That was,
Shades of G'day.
yeah,
That's pretty amazing.
For those of you who
actually.
can't see that up there, it does say 50 Shades of G'day. So, anyway, Australia's not real. It's a hoax made for us to believe that Britain moved their criminals someplace else. In reality, these criminals were loaded off on ships in the waters, drowning before they could ever see land again. It's a cover-up for one of the greatest mass murders in history, made by one of the most prominent empires. Australia, or all things you call proof, are actually well-fabricated lies and documents made by leading governments of the world. Your Australian friends, they're all actors and computer-generated personas, part of the plot to trick the world.
Please tell me this is a real theory.
It totally is.
Dude, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
it
goodness. For a second, I thought I was just being upset for no reason.
Right.
Now I know there's a reason.
If you think that there's ever been, if you've ever been to Australia, you're terribly wrong. All the plane pilots are in on this, and they have actually flown you to islands close or nearby, or in some cases, parts of South America, where they have cleared out space and hired actors to act as real Australians.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense than Australia actually being real.
Australia is one of the biggest hoaxes you've ever created, and you've all been tricked. Join the movement today and make it known that they have been deceived, that you may have been deceived. This has all been a cover-up, and all the things Australians say or appear to be doing, and all these swear words and actions based on alcoholism, MDMA, and bad decisions are ways to distract you from the ugly truth that is the greatest genocides in history. Anyway, that's the basis of this theory. What?
So genocide, isn't that against like a race, right? So how is criminal a race now?
How is it not?
The goddamn criminal race.
I mean,
That's the problem.
Yeah. We got too many of them criminals here.
Goddamn criminals, man, taking all our jobs.
right.
We need to build a wall around Australia.
So here's a little bit of here's one testimonial.
God, she looks fucking nuts.
Guys, I've been having a crisis lately, and it's really begun to affect me.
Oh my god.
It's about
What is happening?
Oh my god.
All right, initial thoughts, Shayna. What do you got?
I don't know. What should I be saying? I'm having a problem.
Taint. Low
Jesus,
self-esteem, totally on my level.
I hate girls that think they should talk like that. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Where did the bar go?
Totally get that.
It's like when they ask you for something.
The
Then
bar
I
went
have a
away.
voice
I need to be able to.
higher.
Australia, and
There we go.
so many
It
things.
just
so
fucked
many
you over,
things
bro.
about Australia and books and stuff, but I don't read books.
She don't read
there's
books, dude.
and stuff about Australia, and
Right.
I've never actually met.
Yeah,
anyone.
where the fuck did the bar go? Like, I can't address the fucking sound anymore. Hold on, I gotta
So
get
weird.
fucking like the play bar went away.
Oh, Jason went
Hi,
away.
Jason.
Something's weird.
Hey guys,
Hold on.
Damn it.
I'm trying to get the stupid fucking play. There we go. The play bar will be back on this one. All right. Apparently, I just needed to go.
guys, I've been having a crisis.
Like the. She's just
lately,
quiet.
and it's really begun to affect me. It's about lies that the government may have given us or whatever, and
Hello?
my
There, you're back.
question to you all
Welcome
is,
back.
does Australia really exist?
Shit's fucked up.
Because I have seen so many things, so many movies about Australia and books and stuff, but I don't read books.
I don't read.
I don't read
Yeah.
I've seen it in books that have pictures because I can't read.
Do you?
Right. Well, I mean,
Re-
so now you know it's a real person.
You're telling me with those eyes you don't peep at books? Come on.
Do you agree with me?
I believe her.
Never met a French person. France probably doesn't exist then, right?
Oh no, they're
I think that's-
bastards.
No, yeah, they're a piece of shit. They
I mean, I won't
created
disagree
Canada.
with that, but I think
They
that's
created
that's a
Canada,
giant
dude.
hoax.
They're a bunch of log cabin stealing sons of bitches.
The French just shipped all their kind of dumbed down citizens over to Canada. Said, yeah, speak this.
Yeah, we
Have
know
you ever met
Frenchies
someone
exist.
from Australia? I think our government could be doing this North Korea type of crap, telling
What the
us
fuck?
that Australia.
Okay, I know not. What?
Can't edit that out. Just
That was so good.
sorry.
He's like allergic to her own bullshit.
Yeah. So the I don't have the link to this. Let me see. Copy video. There we go. Allow whatever. Give me the thing. All right. So here is that video. It's terrible cancer. You guys don't really want to watch that.
No, I really don't.
But I mean,
I
like the
promise
volume
you
just
it's
does
not
not
really
go up
worth
any
it.
higher.
Yeah. Long story short, she doesn't believe in Australia.
Yeah,
She
right.
doesn't read books. Well, but she started the sentence with, I've seen it in books. Well, I don't read books.
Right.
I don't read. Yeah.
My evidence is that it's in books, but I don't read books.
Right. So
Australia is Scooby Doo.
Maybe.
Ruh-roh, they got me.
Snack.
Let's get out of here, Freddy.
So this evidence is to show you guys that, I mean, how unoriginal they were when coming up with their design for Australia.
Will you post this in Discord so I can share it on Facebook?
Yeah, right after the show, I'll totally do that.
Indonesia is a Scooby snack, apparently.
Right.
Oh, good.
Quinn says, this generation is fucked. Can I dissociate? Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Dude, I identify as someone born in the 40s. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think PowerPoint just crashed. Give me a sec.
Hey, what's up with all the computer problems
Yeah,
today? This is
exactly.
weird.
It's Gremlin Day, dude.
Yeah. I can go turn on my console and be fine.
And do jack shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I
And
can
wait
get on
15
Internet
minutes
Explorer.
for it to load.
Exactly.
No, it has auto startup now. Didn't you know?
That's pretty dope, man. My only problem with consoles, to be honest with you, is that my printer has more power than them. So, like, I don't.
Not the new Xbox X.
Oh, true. You
It's
have
like
a
a
killer
laptop.
display. That's true.
It can process 4K. It's not.
No, it can't.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I know. They're
Yeah.
like 7 frames a second,
Joke's on
4K.
You can't afford an Xbox X and a 4K TV. You'll never know.
Because you got the Xbox, because you can't afford a PC.
Fucking idiot.
All right.
That's pretty funny. I never put that together. Fucking marketing ploys, man.
Dude, that's how it works.
You know, I was talking to Chief the other night after a show. He was telling me about the new Vive and shit, VR stuff. That stuff looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna try that out pretty soon. Make a trip up to Portland, maybe do like a little live show and test that shit out.
Yeah.
Dude, they have a here in town actually. It's
What?
I'll tell you what it is, but I'll take a picture of the ad in my office because we're gonna do some
Please.
shit with them. But yeah, it's
Cool.
one
I
of the
didn't
most
know.
high tech on the West Coast. They have like 5 setups in this shop. Yeah,
Wait,
it's pretty neat.
here?
Yeah,
Holy shit!
in Eugene on Willamette.
What? I'm gonna tell Chief, dude. We should do a Skeptalk episode over there. Do they have
I'm down.
alcohol? That's my fucking. That they have to have alcohol, right?
I don't think they do, but I can bring some.
Yeah, I know. I'm bringing a flask, so.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Right. Okay. So, debunking Australia. Here's a video. This one should be a little louder, hopefully.
Hello,
Hope
and
so.
welcome to this
I think that's our
campaign.
biggest
so for
problem
today,
with
I'm going to be
these.
talking about whether or not Australia is actually real.
Is he in a
Because if
prison
I ever
cell?
do
What the
become,
fuck
like,
is
Yeah,
happening?
right? The reason is baffling.
They don't give you poop emojis in prison.
I was just about to say that exact same thing.
Yeah, you think they don't?
You know, unless
That's
that is
contraband.
his own feces.
That's, dude, that's how they do
put
prison in
down.
Scandinavia.
Just poop emojis
You're like-
everywhere.
Jeez.
Look, he's definitely in prison. Look at those
I think it'd be
walls.
important to know whether or not a
That's
certain
a
content
dorm room, bro.
everyone generally talks about is actually real.
I mean, how many people did
Because-
he have to ship? How many packets of fucking ramen or tuna fish did this guy have to trade to get a goddamn condenser mic in his fucking cell?
Enough.
Yeah,
Turns out
enough. You don't want to
13.
know.
His
At
butthole will
least
never be the
30
same.
Shrimp.
Right.
you know, we're going to be in contact theoretically with it, but the
What?
theory that my personal belief is not real. Australia is a myth entirely. Now let's look at
Incredible.
the evidence. See, I look up
Perfect.
Australia.
Yes!
and the first thing that
Finally!
pops up is, oh wait, no, I'm not searching correctly. Never mind. Ignore that point. There's an entire subreddit specifically dedicated to Australia, and a second one entirely dedicated to what the freak Australia. Right
Yeah.
off the bat, this tells you there's something wrong. See, Australia, for those who aren't aware of its existence or aren't educated about the myth that is Australia, Australia has like unreal
I
levels
think you're right, Pike.
of everything.
Right.
For one thing, like from what I hear, they have certain seasons, like
So this guy's point
Okay,
so far
yeah,
is that
has been
Shit.
literally nothing.
right. Well, he did make one point, and it's that Australia is the opposite of Finland, right?
He did make one point. His sweet ass jams.
Right. Finland is
Those
so
beatboxing skills.
Finland is so awesome it can't exist. Australia is so terrible it can't exist.
Gotta get behind that one.
I that's fair. That place is fucking awful.
It's
I
so
watch a lot of
terrible.
Planet Earth shit, or like World's Deadliest Bugs. They all take place in Australia.
Yeah,
It
bro.
doesn't matter what it's about. Fucking the worst things in the ocean, the worst things on land, the worst things in trees. All fucking there. I would never want to fucking hang out there for any amount of time.
Yeah.
Shayna, do you want to go to Australia? What the
Just
say-
got served a plate of food.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
That was awesome. Would
From
I-
Australia.
Yeah,
Camp.
fuck yeah.
Awesome.
Funny that you guys are all against it.
Yeah, it's fucking Australia.
This
Yeah,
thing.
fuck that place.
Name
fucking
one
fun.
good thing Australia's ever done for the world.
World, I don't know.
Perfect. Exactly. Well, my point.
0.
Nothing.
Fucking gave us jumping jack ants that can kill you with a bite. Fuck,
Right.
an ant can kill you with one bite? Are you fucking insane? It's a goddamn ant. Fuck that
PowerPoint crash
place.
again. Hold on.
Yeah. What do you
Jesus
mean
H.
you
Mary
have
Joseph
bugs that
Walker.
kill kangaroos? Kangaroos, by definition, are the best things to escape ever. Like anything on land. And you have shit that hunts them that are insects. Fuck
Right.
that shit.
Yeah, there it is. Fuck that place.
What happened? We lost him.
It died again. Hold on.
Oh no, PowerPoint's is trying to be like, I'll show you Australia.
Right.
Yeah.
Black screen.
Boom. Just a big pair of Australian nuts.
Right.
Yeah, they did take all the prisoners and put them in one spot. That's true.
Well, they dumped him in the ocean and let them die.
Jackman.
How is Hugh
Well, did
Jackman
you
a
hear-
question? Is Hugh Jackman a question or a statement?
Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman? How do you ask Hugh Jackman?
Mighty Car Mods. I don't. Huh?
I'm not into Mighty Car Mods. Sorry.
Is that like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, but Australian?
I think it's like the other guy version of Pokemon cards.
All
Oh,
right.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Got it.
Yeah, it's
So, yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
To recap,
Boom, headshot.
the Australia's so shitty that it can't
look at that.
possibly exist, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is too real. This is everything I was just talking about.
Right, and I was trying to get to it, but fucking
Still.
everything's fucking dying, right?
Except put giant spiders just in bold across the entire
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Where's like bird-eating spiders and shit? I know those aren't actually in Australia, but you should just put it there.
All right, and to finalize everything, I've got one more piece of video
Burrowing
evidence here.
stingrays. Oh god.
Big crocodiles.
Fucking-
You
Rest in
don't
peace,
know,
Steve.
You damn well should know. I'm Rag Reynolds, and today I want to tell the story about when I
Drop
visited
bears.
Australia. I mean, it's been highly requested. People in my comments,
This guy's been there, and he's gonna give us some
Here's
evidence.
my problem.
This guy can't decide if he's English, Scottish,
I-
fucking Canadian,
Or Australian. He's actually fucking Australian.
He's had 5 accents in
know
13
what I'm
seconds.
saying.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Okay, here's
Shayna?
my real problem
No,
with
just
this
sec,
theory.
Jason, Shayna, what was that?
I said I can't tell what he's saying. He's got like a mushy accent.
Yeah.
He's goddamn mush mouth from fucking Fat Albert.
Go ahead, Jason.
Okay, my fucking problem with this shit is like, if I believe this, I can't believe in drop bears.
Right?
And I'd way rather believe in drop bears existing.
I think that's the most ridiculous conspiracy we've talked about.
Drop bears?
Yeah, in
Oh,
my
really?
opinion, yeah.
Okay. We're talking about Australia as a giant
Not being
continent.
real.
That's not real. That there's historical evidence of it for like thousands, maybe not thousands, hundreds of years, almost 1,000 years, like 900
fact that
years.
The fact that Australia is the only country and continent, not real.
No,
Fuck it,
man.
get it out.
You mean other than the United States of
I
America?
knew it. He was gonna whine.
Well, here I am,
Canada's
dummies,
not
to tell
real.
you that I did visit there. Very recently as well. You see, after my video about how Australia wasn't real, I thought that it would be best if I investigated for myself. Now, in that
Fucking
video,
fake
if you haven't seen
accent.
it, go watch it first. But in that video, I
He's
said
hella
that
American.
when people go to Australia, they're actually landing in New Zealand.
That's
And
plausible.
They are drugged.
Australia's
The
And they
American
are
oral
drunk.
experiences there.
They're drugged.
So I did some
Oh,
research to find out what the
I
drug
mean, that's
was
better.
that they drug you with, and it's called kyratine.
England.
Kyratine. That's what it's called. I'd never heard of it before, but it's some.
So they drug you with kyratine when you land in New Zealand.
The fuck is kyratine?
I don't know.
It's wine. It's red wine.
Is it?
No, I just
All right.
made that up 100%. See, that's how easy it is to trick people.
and that is what they drug you with when you go into the plane.
I see you guys are being
So-
skeptical.
I
Where,
looked for
where are
some
Aborigines from? Montana,
counteragents to
Tate
that. I wanted to
asks.
find something I could do that would
Right, I
counteract
agree
the
with that.
effects as much as possible so that I could see for real what was going on.
What?
So,
you didn't do shit. Shut the
I
fuck
found
up.
this other drug, and it was
What?
called. I think
Sex.
I think it began with.
It was
a
called
Y. I can't
sex
remember
drug.
exactly what it was
And I took a
called.
bunch of it and I fucked a drop bear.
It was like Urfene or something. Urfene.
What?
I don't remember exactly what it was called. I'd have to.
Morphine?
Solid evidence.
Right.
Yeah,
He,
just-
I
he took
a
some
small
sort
amount
of
this. I didn't
negative
know how much
negative
to
drug,
take.
right?
Looking back on it, I should have taken
Yeah.
more.
Batteries.
But
He
I
ate a
took
battery.
some of it. And what happened was I went to the airport, I had my ticket, I got on the plane,
What the
And
fuck
they
would you get
clubbed me.
plugged up?
Death.
and there
That's
was
a fucking idiot.
He took a bunch of drugs so he could counteract the drugs that they give you when you
I
get to
get
Australia.
it. I get what he's a fucking idiot.
Isn't it?
the point
Like,
during
take
the
it on
journey
the
where I
plane, you
started
fucking
to
moron.
feel
Eisenhorn, watch last episode. Very important.
Yeah, you gotta watch that episode, man. It's really good.
Was it last episode
Don't
we did
Google
it?
it. It'll ruin it. It'll
Or
ruin the
was it one
surprise if you
before?
Google it.
Yeah, we covered it like 2 episodes ago.
It was the one before because I wasn't on the last episode.
Right. The
tripping.
one before it, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I started seeing things almost in my head and in front of me.
Yeah, you're on fucking drugs,
By
dude.
the time we landed, it was fully heightened, and
I took a bunch of
No one
drugs and I
landed, no
saw
one
some
else
shit. It was
got up
fucking
from this.
weird and my
I
plane ride
almost
was.
did, but I noticed no one else was moving, so I
uncomfortable.
stayed sitting because
I don't like
obviously
this
I don't
guy.
want anyone to think that I'm out of place. And all these other people are sitting around me and they're sitting down, and I'm like, I think this is it. I think this is the proof that I need. And they're all sitting there, and they were all almost in a trance, just still, eyes wide open. No one was blinking. No one had their eyes closed either. Just eyes wide open, mouth kind of like, just kind of staring forwards. And that's when I started seeing things as well. I was almost having visions. So the drug I had taken to counteract it, it had
drug
worked a little,
had
but
a vision.
it hadn't.
Right.
This
It
guy
is-
has a neck beard. That's all I need to know.
Right.
He can go fuck himself.
Now you know that he's truly, truly, truly reputable.
This guy's gonna commit the first school shooting in London. I can tell.
God damn it.
Pacific
Somehow
Northwest
twice.
tree octopus? Is that
Yeah.
a thing? What?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Next time on Skeptalk Live.
Pew, pew, pew.
Bob asked if we're still going. Yeah, we're actually just wrapping up here.
Yeah, it's gonna
Right.
freeze.
Yep. So that
Whiskey
is
time.
my evidence that Australia does not exist. So I'll leave it to you guys to think for yourselves, get woke, figure out whether or not the map should look like this or if this is complete bullshit.
If the Earth is flat, how is it there?
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm going with fucking drop bears are real. And so is Australia.
Drop bears and Australia are real.
Yeah, you don't get both.
You don't get, yeah.
Yeah, one or
Exactly.
the other, brah.
Yeah.
All right, before we go end the stream and go raid somebody, I've got a little thing to show here. Let me get on
Fucking
Oh, apparently it's just not gonna work. Stupid, stupid
Hey, let's
tool.
go do some talking.
Right.
Hey, everybody out there, why don't you like and subscribe? Maybe follow us.
Screw
Put
that thing.
put gifts out or something. However that.
When I
thing
tested
works.
it earlier,
You know
it
what I mean?
totally worked, but apparently it's
Hey,
just
there
not
we
gonna
go.
work
It
for
went
us.
up. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it went up.
But yeah, so that didn't work. But for those of you who joined
I
us
see
late,
it on the screen.
I see something
right?
happening.
It's just but
it's
it didn't do anything, right? It was supposed to
God,
show new stuff, and it just shows the title and then doesn't work. But it totally worked when I had
Yeah.
you test with me earlier today, Vance. Remember? Follow, unfollow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it totally showed up there, but it didn't. It just apparently decided to not work anymore. Oh snap!
My first one didn't go through. Had to do it again.
Awesome. But yeah, so for those of you who didn't see it, we opened up a merch store. Here is the merch store, and the link is found down below. Apparently, I'm having internet issues, dude.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just all of us.
Yeah,
It's really
it could actually be.
Get your motherfucking sex drug shirt.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Dude, I'm like tempted to get the hoodie and the shirt. I'm definitely getting the
Krallian
TikTok
Spitfire, thank you
hoodie.
very much for the follow. Welcome to the Illuminati, taking
Got
over the
most
world.
amount
One
of
follow.
follows this episode, I think.
I don't know. Look good though.
Tilting says that it's totally real.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what Wes is listening to, but apparently
I know,
it's awesome.
seriously.
Literally nothing. I was just
Okay.
mocking that I
Gotcha.
was saying things.
But you can get your Skeptalk Live and your fucking Be a Florida Man with Sex Drugs t-shirts if you're interested, and everything gets split amongst of us to try and make the show better. So
I'm like a little scared to wear that sex drug hoodie on campus though.
Right? Just thinking
Why? There's no reason to ever think
It's
that.
colorful.
I don't know.
People just think you're like supporting, some stuff.
You're a rapist. That's actually what I'm afraid they're thinking I'm supporting.
See, it's a
dude.
rainbow, so
I
I
mean, it's like, no, it's the other kind of sex drug. You got it way wrong.
I feel like there'd
It's
be a lot of
for-
conversations.
Yeah. It'll be
think
like,
by
what
the end of the
fuck?
day, you've like stenciled on with a Sharpie and rock and roll just to get people off your back.
Right.
It's like, fuck, man. Are you a rapist? Ah.
there you go, Eisenhorn. There it is.
2 episodes, Bizak.
Right. So yeah, for those of you who haven't yet, please make sure to check out the links that we've got down below the channel. We've got a Discord there. After this show, some of us will go hang out in the general chat there, so that you can talk with us, hang out. And if you are interested, follow us on Twitter, check us out on YouTube. And stay tuned. We may actually be doing this show a little bit more often than 2 times a week here coming soon. So right.
Literally twice as many times.
Right.
That's like 4 times
Right.
It is.
a week, not 4 times 2, because that'd be 8, and there's not that many days.
There's
You know,
twice,
Yeah, 4 times.
2 times the amount of days in a week.
Exactly. And then pay
Next
attention to
time
us.
on Skip Talk.
Right. In the mornings, I'm doing episodes where we prepare the news for the day, and those have become quite fun. They're a lot more low key. We listen to some music, we get some news stories ready, and it's very possible that if you come up with a real clever title, I'll put it in the show, and I'll call you out for it and let you know. So let's go do a raid because that shit is fucking awesome.
Yes.
Show our love and support to the fellow Twitch community.
And this time
Is
I'll
Redbeard
remember.
on?
Let's see.
No.
No Gingerbeard?
No ginger beard. Hey, by the way, I don't appreciate you making fun of my beard, man.
Black hair.
What? Wait, what beard, Jason?
Nah, I get it. I get it. I want to do one of those big things. You know what I mean? I really like the neck. I like having this neck. I get if
Me
if
too.
it's all yeah. Well, I can't really see your neck, but like it gets like too hot, dude. Yeah, true.
That's why you shave your head.
Fucking shots fired.
My head. I'm not shaving my head, dude. I did that once. I looked like an erection that fucking had glasses.
No way,
on.
not you.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
have
me.
we rated?
Not you.
Have we ever rated Chatta? I know we rated Uncivil.
No.
Let's go raid Chatta,
Does he
dude.
stream when we stream? Yeah, fucking raid Chatta, dude. Let's do that.
All
shit.
right.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
that'll learn him.
Yeah, this is what you get for
We can go
having
see his adorable
being an
dogs.
affiliate. Oh, tight, man.
Oh, we want adorable dogs. Dozer.
I don't start tomorrow till 1 apparently, so I'm gonna get fucking drunk as shit
Let me make sure I
Come here,
spell his
adorable
name
dog.
right.
because I can't later.
Bam, there we go. Gonna go
My
raid
adorable
Chatta.
dog.
All right, so that means we've got roughly like 15, 20 seconds before, or 30 seconds or something like that before we head out. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. It's been an awesome episode. 25 episodes, quarter of the way to 100. And we hit 200 followers today. So thank you very much for everybody for joining in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Neff says that the show is turning to crap, and I'm pretty sure it's because Comcast is fucking gay.
It's pretty fair.